If the 2008 financial crisis taught us anything, it's that big banks will happily gamble with your money, lose it, get bailed out with your taxes, and then charge you $35 because you accidentally bought a latte 2 hours before payday. Fast forward to 2025, and the same banks that once laughed at Bitcoin are now scrambling to launch their own digital money. Fancy acronyms like CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, that sound innovative but are basically surveillance tokens in a trench coat. Meanwhile, crypto keeps doing what it does best: disrupting, decentralizing, and making regulators sweat through their suits. So let's dig into this clash of titans, big crypto versus big banks, and why it might be time for you to say, "Thanks, JP Morgan, but I'll hold my own keys." Big banks still control most of the world's money supply. According to the Bank for International Settlements, global banking assets topped $180 trillion in 2024, roughly double the entire crypto market cap, even during Bitcoin's $100,000 highs. Banks offer security, but with fine print. Fees, wire transfers, overdrafts, maintenance fees. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. Control. Your money isn't really yours. Banks can freeze accounts. Hello, Canada 2022 trucker protests. Limit withdrawals or just deny you access. Inflation tax. Central banks keep printing money, so your savings lose value while they profit from it. In other words, banks are like that friend who borrows your car, dents it, then charges you gas money. Crypto's ethos, since Satoshi's 2009 white paper, has been clear: be your own bank. Here's how crypto is competing head-on. Self-custody. With wallets like Ledger or Trezor, you hold your keys. No middlemen, no gatekeepers. 24/7. Markets. Unlike banks, closed on weekends, holidays, and during Mercury retrograde, crypto runs non-stop. Programmable money, smart contracts, Ethereum, Solana, etc. Let you do things banks can't, like peer-to-peer lending, staking, or sending stablecoins across the world in seconds. Deflationary assets. Bitcoin has a hard cap of 21 million coins. Banks, they just keep printing go brrr. And let's not ignore adoption. BlackRock, Fidelity, and Vanguard all launched Bitcoin ETFs in 2024. PayPal and Visa now run stablecoin settlements. Countries like El Salvador and Bhutan hold Bitcoin reserves. Big banks laughed at crypto until they realized their customers wanted it more than free pens and toasters. Here's the kicker. The future isn't just big banks versus big crypto. It's about you. Are you letting banks leash your money, or are you stepping into sovereignty? 1. Protect against inflation and devaluation. The U.S. inflation rate is cooling in 2025 but still hovering above the Fed's target. Holding BTC or ETH has historically outpaced fiat debasement. Think of Bitcoin as your financial seatbelt when central banks crash the car. 2. Censorship resistance. When banks decide what transactions are allowed, you're one protest, one political donation, or one unpopular opinion away from a frozen account. Crypto doesn't care if you're in New York, Nairobi, or on Mars with Elon. 3. Access to global finance. Billions remain underbanked. Crypto levels the playing field. With just a smartphone, anyone can send, receive, or build wealth without asking a bank manager for permission. 4. Better yields, sometimes. While banks give you 0.01% APY if you smile nicely, and few up to 4.5% APY, DeFi platforms holding crypto and staking can offer real yield. Yes, it comes with risk, but so does leaving your cash in a system backed by people who missed the 2008 mortgage bubble. Here's the likely outcome. Banks around the world will continue to adopt blockchain tech, but centralize it. CBDCs, digital custody, regulated tokens. Crypto will stay open, borderless, and resistant to censorship. It's like Blockbuster versus Netflix. Banks are Blockbuster, familiar, huge, and slow to adapt. Crypto is Netflix, risky at first, but now every household uses it. The question isn't whether banks or crypto will win, it's whether you'll still be paying late fees to Blockbuster while the rest of the world streams financial freedom. 2025 is the tipping point. Regulators are circling, banks are launching CBDCs, and crypto keeps marching toward mainstream adoption. The choice is yours. Keep trusting the same system that devalues your savings and controls your money. I recommend to embrace self-custody, decentralized finance, and a system where you're the CEO of your own balance sheet. Because in the words of crypto OG Andreas Antonopoulos, not your keys, not your coins. So maybe it's time to trade your ATM card for a hardware wallet and a crypto debit card. Get rewarded back in crypto on every purchase. Before big banks and Big Brother decide how you spend every dollar. Peace. Visit cryptocurrenx.net for more info and learn how to be your own bank. Disclaimer: the content provided in this post is for educational, entertainment, and informational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, nor should this information be considered financial or investment advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions.